Sure, I'll make a video. Okay? Calm down, please. Good evening, guys, and I'm live. Thank you guys for joining this afternoon, guys. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Thank everyone for joining me. Thank everyone for watching the video, subscribing, sharing the video, subscribing, and watching the video, guys. Enough love. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Wait for some people to log on this afternoon, guys. We're going to get into the show. Wait for some people to log in, guys. Wait for some people to log in. Thanks, everyone. What's going on, people? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Talk to me, guys. Wait for YouTube to push this video out there. Let people know that I am live this morning. I don't keep saying morning, this afternoon, guys. What's going on? What's going on? We're going to talk about the aftermath. It's a lot of things over there, guys. A lot of things over there in Florida right now. A lot of people don't have a home to go back to, guys. Excuse me. Well, my water went down wrong. Yes, guys. So we're waiting for some people to log on. Listen, guys. The hurricane in Florida is bad, guys. It's bad. A lot of damage. A lot of damage, guys. I want for some people to log in. Welcome to another show of YARDCHAT, guys. Wow, coughing this morning, guys. Coughing this afternoon. What's going on, guys? See the thumbnail up there. Welcome to another show. Thank everyone for joining, guys. Let's just wait for some people to log in. And you see the thumbnail, guys. P. Diddy, bail denied for the third time. He must wait until May of next year. They're going for a quick trial, guys. I don't know. They're going for a quick trial, they're saying. So we must wait and see the result of everything going on. Oh, yeah, guys. Welcome to another show, guys. Let's get into the show, guys. How's everyone doing this afternoon? Shout out to all the people that watch my channel. Shout out to the people that subscribing. Shout out to the people that viewing it, sharing it, and also watching the video, guys. Enough love. Thank you again. We're going to speak about the Sean Combs P. Diddy case right now. And man, people, a lot of things went down in court today, guys. A lot of things went down in court today. Also, for what I'm hearing, there is no kids on the tape. There is no kids on the tape, what I'm hearing, what they have in possession. Overall, they collected 96 of electronic device and videotape and all type of things that they're going to use as proof. But argument that was made in court today, guys. The argument was made in court today about the leaking of videos. They don't know who's leaking this video, guys. They don't know who's leaking the video, but someone is leaking the video, guys. Someone is leaking the video. We don't know. Guys, let me go do something real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. I want for some people to log in. And we're gonna start the show. Thank everyone again. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I think that's light is much better, guys. All right. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, guys. Welcome back. Come back, guys. Yes, guys. So let's get into the show, guys. See some people logging on. Let's get into the show right now. Let's get into the show, guys. Let's get into the show right now, guys. Welcome to another show of Yard Chat. I'm your host, Wesley. Thank you for joining me, guys. Shout out to all the people that are watching the video. Shout out to all the people that are subscribing. Shout out to the people that sharing it. Shout out to each and everyone supporting this platform, guys. Let's get into the show right now. As I was saying, guys, there's no kids right now involved in this P. Diddy case. There is no kids to my knowledge what's on the tape. People, there is something going on in this case that I think that we're overlooking, and some power, someone is exercising some power in this case. The sad thing about it is that P. Diddy lawyer today, when they went to the hearing, there was no bail application for this man to be on bail. They said certain things about they're playing the race card, saying that the prosecutor or the FBI are very biased. They are very biased in certain ways. So I'm just repeating what was said today. The argument today, who's leaking information to the press. They saying that there's a strong possibility it could be the Silver Court people because it's not a criminal case, so they could speak about it and leak the tape to the press. Also, Sean Cohen lawyer accused the FBI prosecutor for being racist, and so that now they're playing the race card. Also, Sean Cohen lawyer, man, it seemed like one of his lawyers got fired or released because he dropped the ball. Also, when his lawyer came to court, he's supposed to put in certain documentation like bail. That didn't take place. So when the judge said there is no bail application in front of me, so no, the judge said, okay, since there's none, this man have to stay in prison. There's no bail. So bail was denied, people, because I believe his lawyer didn't do the proper paperwork, dropping a ball. So the judge said she didn't see any type of bond application in front of her. So she said this man going to remain in jail, and the case or the trial is set for next year in May. And according to Sean Cohen lawyers, they want it to be quick. They say they want a quick 3-week. People, I don't know, but I just seen some light today on certain things, and I'm not in favor of Sean Cole or Pete Diddley, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call it. I'm not on his side in this because he's not an innocent man. But each and every person deserves the fair justice. The only reason why they're doing this, they have to have proof. Without knowing going to trial that this man is guilty because of what's on the tapes. That's why they're holding him. So his lawyer is saying this is unconstitutional. This is not right because they are giving this man like he's already been sentenced and been tried. That's how they're treating him. So his lawyer said he's not getting the fair trial and pulled the race card that the FBI prosecutor is not treating. They're not, Pete Diddy is not getting fair treated because they're pulling the race card, guys. I don't know why, but they're pulling that card. So trial is set for May of 2025. People, they confiscated 96 piece of evidence. Some were destroyed, but they're saying they have enough. And people, they have enough evidence to hold this man without bail until he go to trial. And they say they want a speedy trial. But guys, there's something pop into my spirit, into my vibes, looking at this overall case. There is no kids involved. Thank God. Thank God for that. To what they have now, the information, what given out today. No kids is on those tapes. So there is no underage, The FBI and the defendant, P. Diddy, lawyers making a big argument about leaking of all this information to the press. They made a big statement about it, back and forth in court. The prosecutor is blaming his lawyer. His lawyer is blaming. Now it's a blaming game, pointing fingers. I don't really care about that. How tape were released. People saying that the person released the tape, it could be people that's in silver court. And also, guys, what another thing is this? It's another thing that I'm concerned about too, that nobody's really speaking about. Why no other person is being named? We hear over the weeks and weeks about the people going to be enablers. Who are those enablers? If you're naming Sean Cole in this case, he's the main person. So who are his enablers? They should be named. If you have proof, as they have on Sean Cole, and that's the reason why his lawyer is saying that he's not getting proper treated. That's why they're saying the race card, because if he's getting treated like that, what happened to the other people that are in cahoots with him, the enablers, people know information? Why are their names not being given to the public? So that is what, excuse me. People remember I was sick a couple weeks ago. I'm still kind of under the weather, but thank God it's coming down now. You know what I mean? So this is what people saying, guys, and I do agree with that point of view. If P. Diddy, name is being put out there, pictures being put out there, allegations and charges, indictment, why is enablers and other people not coming to the front and being named? If the FBI have proof that some crime was committed, these people need to be exposed as well. But it seems no one is doing that. So now the judge said he got to stay in jail till next year. So we know now P. Diddy will remain in jail. Time is being served. Don't forget, people, time is being served. And to my knowledge, by the time that case come up in May, January, February, April, March, May, in 5 months, when the new year come. So right now, P. Diddy will have almost a year served. Because remember, he's being held without without bail, and time is being calculated and being served. To my knowledge, there's no kids on this information that came out today. No kids to my knowledge. But hear this now. I believe if this video could be leaked out and information being shared to the press, who is leaking this information? Someone have to be leaking this information, guy. Cone lawyer said it's the prosecutor. Prosecutor said they're not doing it because we know the FBI is a very percentage-wise 98 point something percentage of our conviction rate. And over the years, people, their conviction rate is very, very, very high, successful. So I don't, to my knowledge, is there a strong possibility that FBI could also, we don't know, guys. Nothing could be looked over, guys. Nothing could be looked over, because in this world, a lot of things could go down. A lot of things in this case. And people, according to what went down today, P. Diddy lawyers are looking forward towards his trial. They want a fast trial. People, they say they have receipts, guys. They say they're having proof. Why would somebody want a speedy trial if they don't have information to give to in favor their case? So no bail is for Sean Combs. He will remain in prison till next year, May. Time will be served. A lot of people said his lawyer dropped the ball because the lawyer didn't put in a bail application, because the judge said, when the judge spoke today in court, she said, quote, I don't have no bail application in front of me right now. So of course, P. Diddy would have been remain in lockup. People, there is something about this case. I cannot put my finger on it. They have proof on Sean Combs. They have proof. That's why they hold him, guys. They have proof on him. They hold him for something. If they don't catch Harry, they will catch a shot. They will catch something on this man. Sean P. Diddy, they're going to catch him on something, guys. A lot of people saying it's Cassie that leaking this information, because a lot of those tapes, she seems like she's having a great time in those videos. Something is up with this case, guys. Something is not right with this case. Something is not right, guys. I don't put my finger on it yet. Everyone is jumped to conclusion because, the FBI put everything out there. And once again, people, this is not about Sean Combs' sexual preference or what happened in his privacy of his bedroom when people consent to it, and this and that and that and that. People, a lot of people could, and from what I'm hearing, Sean Cole will take the witness stand. We don't know if he's going to take witness stand to throw people under the bus or to bring receipts. But all I know is this. We have a lot of entertainers in Hollywood buying that list for their name not to get on it because they want to be exposed. They don't want to be humiliated, guys. But guys, hear this now. We're not spend so much time on the Sean Cole, because we have two very important subjects away from Sean Cole, P. Diddy. We have, the aftermath of the hurricane in Florida. And listen, guys, hear this now. I don't know if he's an international lawyer. But if I was P. Diddy, if I was in his shoes, I'm getting the best lawyers. Because it seemed to me, this man lawyers, they are not the best. I think P. Diddy, Sean Combs need to reach out to Isaac Buchanan. I don't know if he's an international lawyer, guys. I don't know. Isaac Buchanan is a very good lawyer. Very good lawyer. And I think he should practice international law. I don't see Isaac Buchanan take on this case, but I know he's a man of smarts and talent. He displays that during the Vaz cartel appeal case, guys. Very smart take that he brought to the front. In the in the Vast cartel case, Isaac Buchanan basically focus on what the Constitution rights say and what the appeal overturned by Prince Charles. So if Prince Charles deemed that no crime was committed, so that is what Isaac Buchanan did during the cartel case. He threw the law right back in the judge's face and say, your high superior court that oversees Jamaica said no crime was committed because a lot of things happened in this case, and the case, what's the word them use, people? Squash. Isaac is a very smart guy. People, I have to big him up. 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 You don't understand, people. This is law. You have to use the law within your border so you could exercise the law for them to see your point, and he established that. I don't know if Sean Diddy law is going to exercise that. There is some racial thing here. Because they're playing the race card. And they have a very good point. Very good point. Excuse me. And people, don't forget, this case is not about Cassie. Oh, that went over people's head. That went over people's head. People, I'm speaking facts and truth. This case is not about Cassie because the FBI said they cannot use that. The evidence cannot be used. Nothing can be used. Cassie have a case in the civil court, yes. But as far as pressing charges to nothing. We already said that. They already said that. But what is people running on now is their emotion from what they saw on the tape and assume, according to the Constitution of the United States, you are innocent till you are proven guilty. So Sean Cohn's lawyer is saying that it's unfair because they saying this man is guilty without a trial from his peers, which is a good point for a lawyer to take because it's vital, it's truth. You cannot render a verdict like this man went to trial and they found him guilty. No trial was done yet until coming up of next year of May. Then we will see what the outcome of that. But right now, people, his lawyer is saying Sean Cohn most likely probably won't get a fair trial because they denied the man bail. He's not a flight risk because if Sean Cohn wanted to leave the country, he would have been left way before September 16 when he got arrested. So he's not a flight risk. He turned over his passport. Someone is lying. There's a lot of, because the FBI said he was supposed to turn himself in that Tuesday, people, and they went and got him Monday. Someone is lying. Something is not adding up, guys. Something is not adding up. I am not saying I'm here to support Sean Cohn. I am not. I'm here to get to the truth and fairness, despite of how a person is being treated or being accused. If these charges that come against Sean Cole, I believe whoever are his enablers should able to come out in public. The FBI should put these people in public just like they put in Sean Cole. Let's be fair. And I'm not hearing people calling for that. Why are these enablers are not being exposed and named or being given? If P. Diddy, the Diddler name is given and say he's in this racketeering and sex trafficking and all of this, why only his name is being dropped? What happened to the enablers? What happened to the people that help him out? What happened? What happened, people? Why are we not saying that? That's why his lawyer's saying something is not right. Why they deny this man bail when he's not a flight risk? He could have been left the country if he was a flight risk. Something is not right, guys. Something is not right. And guys, let me tell you something. A lot of things going to come out, and don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, guys, because right now, Sean Combs' appeal is in a superior court. Why they denying him bail? He appealed it, guys. So putting one-on-one together, I believe this is the reason why his lawyer, I don't know, but his lawyer dropped the ball because he didn't put in the appeal application. Something dropped, something didn't go well there. So we know next year, June, May, also Sean Combs have 96 electrical devices. Some was destroyed, but FBI said they have more than enough proof to go along with the thing. I think P. Diddy need to reach out to Mr. Buchanan, Vast Cartel lawyer, to get some insight on certain things, because who's leaking the tape? Because if the tape didn't leak, nothing would have been going on right now. So a lot of people knew that all this was going on with P. Diddy. It was a secret, guys. A lot of entertainers know, guys. A lot of people know that was going down. And we will wait and see until next year of May. I think May 12th, I'm not sure. But they're saying they want a 3-week trial, speedy trial. People, something isn't right here. Something is cooking between now and now, guys. We will find out. Guys, thanks for joining this afternoon. Let's get into the other segment of the show. We're going to do the aftermath completely update on Hurricane Milton dropping Florida last night, people. A lot of damages. I have I have an entertainer, a couple of people over the entertainers. And I reached out to one of them guys, but I didn't get no phone call from him yet. So I hope he's all right. I'm not going to drop his name, but hope he's all right over there. Speak to him a lot last week, sometime or the week before, but trying to reach out to him and see how's everything going on there, because I wanted him. I would have wanted him to come on, but I don't think. People, let's get into the story, because right now, as they say, what's going on in Florida right now? They saying, according to the news, guys, according to the news update, Hurricane Milton, 3 million without power. That's a lot of people. 3 million people. More than 3 million homes and businesses were without power early Thursday as Hurricane Milton continued to pull away from Florida as a Category 1 storm. After swarming multi-tornadoes, a major flood as it moved through the state overnight. The National Hurricane Center said Hurricane Milton had moved about 135 miles per hour. And hear this now, it moved, it said it moved eastward, northward of Cape. That's in Florida. And it died down a little bit. The wind up to 80 miles per hour, but it was still doing damage. A lot of people homes are destroyed, guys. A lot of people homes are destroyed. A lot of people are going back to nowhere to live. Nowhere to live. No home. According to another YouTube very popular guy, Soulflow, he said about 10 people on one block died. He saw a video, he said about 10 people on one block died. 10 people. He said homes are, because he live in Florida. He said homes are completely destroyed. People are going to nowhere to live. Just an empty lot. And this is where FEMA, as I said this morning in my live, FEMA came in when President Carter, for people to have something during disaster. When disaster struck, people have some type of government program to help them out with a natural disaster. A lot of these people did not have flood insurance. People, let me tell you something. Florida, the state that I never have intention to move there because it's a swampland, guys. Swamp. Then you used to hear all of these people on TV, and it used to be on 93.5 where they do all them commercial talk about, oh, come to Florida, we have land, we buy this. It's all a racket. You go down there, you buy them land, you in swampland. No, look, how come you are not going to take out flood insurance in Florida? You live in Florida, it's a swampland. They're building up the houses that they're building, people, is wood. None of those houses concrete. How you live in a tornado, in a hurricane state, and you're building house out of cardboard box? And hear this though, people. I seen some people online, me say these people are sick and crazy in the head. Some of these people, they live in a delusional world. One lady, I watched a video today, and she's saying how she ain't going nowhere. These people have ample time to escape. She said she continued her business. She had appointments. She had to go. It took her 3 hours to get home for a 37-mile, which don't last you 3 hours driving, people, in Florida. Because you know, Florida, no one is doing 50. She said it took her 3 hours to get home because she had to go and she had appointment, doctor's appointment, people. So this lady was living in a delusional world. And the one thing she did, she said, oh, she took a video when she was going to her appointment. She said, oh my God, this is crazy. She can't leave. She said, there is nowhere to go because the expressway is crowded. And that was the second time someone said about, we're not going nowhere. Because when they went to the highway, people, they said the highway is not going nowhere. I don't know how much people pass, guys. I don't know how many people, I don't want to look at that part of it. I don't know how many people, lost their life. We don't know. But in the next couple of days, numbers will come out, and we will see what the result of all of that in a couple of days. But here it is now, guys. A lot of people are saying that these storms are man-made. One person came on and said these storms are man-made because the way how everything is going down, guys. We had a good show this morning, guys. I was on for like at least an hour and a half. You need to go watch that live video. We share some deep knowledge this morning, guys. You know, the good vibe was sharing this morning, people. A lot of truth was dropped this morning, a lot of good vibes. We speak on a lot of things on this platform, guys. And you know what I mean, there is something behind of all of this, what you're seeing taking place, guys. And this morning, you know, we got into the spiritual point of it, but we never got into the realist spiritual point. So I'm going to share a little bit light on this today. And hopefully that when people leave this platform, they could be enlightened and say, you know what? I need to start living my life a little bit different because something about to take place on this earth. I believe we live in the last days, guys. I believe we are living in the last days where things going to happen. It's going to make you wonder, but I do not want people to panic and say, oh, what should they do? I'm not panicking, guys. I'm not panicking on this spiritual side of what you see what's going on in the world. Because what you're seeing in the world already occurred in the spirit world. It's living out in the physical. I am not afraid. I am not afraid because I know we are in a war. People, we are in a war for you, for your being, for your kids, for the future generation. That a lot of people don't understand what you see now is not going to get any better, guys. Because like I said before, we have the one world government setting up. And unfortunately, our people, we don't take it serious. We don't. And this morning, I got distracted this morning a little bit, and I forgot something to discuss this morning. If you follow my podcast, we were speaking about this morning. Every morning I do a morning thoughts about 15-20 minutes. But I didn't work today, so I could spend more time. Thursday and Friday I don't work on the weekend. So when I do those, you know, I could go live a little bit longer instead of the 15-20 minutes in the morning before I go to work. So we were speaking about the last book in the Bible of Malachi. Because Malachi is the last book of the Old Testament. Then after that, you go into Matthew, the New Testament. Okay? So what happened now? Malachi, in the book of Malachi, it said that some people gonna be in captivity for 475 years, if I remember correctly, or something. Over 400 something years, guys. They're going to be scattered. And when you look at it, guys, that is a prophecy that has been fulfilled and continue to fulfill because the word of the Creator said these things must happen. Okay, let's move forward now up to the present time. So what you're seeing now, what's going on in the United States, because we own but hear this now. It's not just in the United States. This is a world thing now, because it have to be a world acknowledgement to see where the world is going to that one world government. So everyone acknowledge that, every country in this world acknowledge that they want to go towards that. So a lot of people will support this movement. But America always the forefront of everything, to publicize it, to state their opinion, to make their statement, to put in laws, to change rules, to make laws, give people rights for everything. America is the forefront of everything. So now it's what the vibes that people put out in this country and what the people are doing within the country that the Most High is not okay with. The Creator is not okay with the behavior and abomination and the desolation what United States has done to the people in this country. Telling people it's okay to do wickedness and praise it. One of the worst things that a person could do. This is one of the worst things a person could do. That's why I know some of these people are the wickedest people, religious leaders. They are the wickedest people. And we are all men and women living a body in flesh that have desire and have needs and have feelings and have emotions. And these people will let people tell them the most wicked things. And the secrets, what these people are doing. And God knows some of them secrets that people are telling these people what they've done. And these people who are being told this have to live with all them demonic behavior. And you think a priest, a pastor, a preacher, a reverend, whoever you want to call him, is a man just like me and you, have feelings, have sexual feelings, have thoughts, have all of these feelings. And meanwhile, we people are going to these people, tell them all the wickedness that they do. What you think going to happen to those people? What you think going to happen to those people hearing all these evil things that people are doing? Man is not God. So these people living, that's why in religious groups setting, you have wicked people doing wicked things. Because they're hearing wicked things all the time. People tell them wicked things, think they are exempt. Think they are exempt from the vibes that people put out. They are exempt for it. They're not going to have feelings. They're not going to think about it. Somebody come to you and confess and tell you a lot of stuff they're doing. They throw it on you. No, you have a problem. You're going to think about it. All those things in your head, people tell you all the wickedness they do in secret, but they're telling you their secret, and you got to keep those secrets. How could you live with yourself? Come on. That's all dynamic, people. That's demonic. That's demonic forces. Let me tell you something, guys. And that is the opposite of what America going through right now. America is going through the consequences, not persecution. Don't get it confused with persecution. They are going through what the vibes they put out to the people for hundreds of years and years and years. And people, it's the last 20 years in this country where America did the forbidden, did the desolation, the abomination and desolation. The last 20 years. Look what California is doing. California is next because it's judgment. Then people say, oh, how could God let this? God had nothing to do. It's judgment because people are doing wickedness in inner courts. Look what California allow. Look what California allow. A kid cannot vote, cannot sign inside of school, but you give them the right to destroy their body. And we want to say America is innocent from judgment. Come on. Come on, people. It's judgment on America. Yes, brother. Black Monk. What's up, brother? We're here again. So now you have America who is paying for the wickedness that they've done, because this country is a harlot. Is a harlot, people. That's what America is giving out. America is a prostitute. They put out all the fancy dancing, all the sequins, all dress themselves up, the famous rubies and diamonds, and give it to the world and present it to the world. Come to America, the land of the free, the land of the hope. When you come here, you could do anything you want. We even change the law for you. We will change everything that's natural. We do everything and change it to make it look like it's natural. We do everything for you. Don't worry about it. There is no God in America. There is no God here. Man is God in this country. Man is playing God. There's no God in America. This country will never form on God. No, it wasn't. Like I said this morning, you have all these pastors lying to the people and tell them, oh, America has been under the Christian. It's a lie. America is a lie. Your white picket fence. That is a delusion. What they tell you is not real, people. It's not real. When are we going to realize that America has fallen? The Babylon has fallen. People, you need to go read the book of Daniel. Go read the book of Daniel and the book of Revelation. What they're setting up is a one world, like I was saying this morning, is a one world government. That is where they're going right now. All the countries in cahoots with it, especially Europe. According to prophecy, according to the Master's voice. Monk, I don't know if you listen to this lady, the Master's voice. A lot of the things this lady speak about, it's been over like years ago. What you see now, what you see, she really spoke about it maybe 2-3 years ago, people. That's why I know that the Most High still have some people here telling the truth. But you must examine what you receive, because you have to examine, because sometimes it's not what it appeared to be. Like I said this morning, sometimes you say, if you walk like a duck, talk like a duck. But people these days, it could look like a duck, but it's not a duck. You have to check facts, people. You have to facts check things. No, we're coming down to the final lap. There is no passing a button, because there's nobody to pass a button to, because the button was passed to you. You are running the anchor. So that you have to hold the anchor to the end. Yes, go check out that video. Yes. Yes, guys. So, guys, you can follow me. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm on X. Soon to be, I'll be up on Spotify. I want to be on Amazon. I have a lot of audio that I'm going to put out in the atmosphere, people. Positive words. for our people to acknowledge, to wake up and say, listen, the Creator is not happy with us, with our behavior. How it's not how we treat the earth, it's how we treat each other, because we are the earth. Oh, come on. I hope that didn't go over somebody's head. I hope that didn't go over someone's head. We are the preservation of the earth. We keeping the earth, the human. When we're not here no more earth. Oh, man. Yeah, the Most High say it's going to be a new day, a new creation, a new thing, because man is corrupted. The earth is corrupted. The earth shall be purified. Don't worry about flood. We're not going to drown by flood no more. We have to go through the fire, because fire is to purify. Okay? We oftentimes take things literally out of the word of God, We take things literally, and sometimes it's not that. Sometimes, we think things have things, we don't. Okay, let me start over. Okay. All the time you hear all these things in the Bible and people. People. When you're young, you are a child, you don't know better. But when you get older, you put away childish behavior. Okay? You put away childish behavior. People, some of the things that I was taught in church and in my older age, getting older, and I realized some of the things that people teach in church is a bunch of propaganda. Okay. And we all know physically, and had nothing to do with God in it. Physically, we know that if a whale swallow you up, you're dead. Physically. You cannot live in the belly digestive system because there's chemical, there's all type of stuff in there, acid, to digest the food or whatever. Come on. I believe it's the circumstances that Jonah was going through. It's the circumstances that people go through that the Bible is telling you, and we these are symbol, and we take it for literal for what, and it's not. Just like them said in the book of Daniel, when they threw the people them in the fire. Come on. I believe a lot of things is symbolic and spiritual, and we people in the Black community take it for what it is, which is a bunch of propaganda. That's why these people can manipulate us and use us in the name of God, in the name of Jesus, they say, in the name of Jesus. The church, it is so corrupted that these people words don't have no power behind it. It's dead. TG Jake now. Let's talk about TG Jake. And it's not that I'm talking about, it's what I see on social media, what I see. TD Jake had a cop came in his church twerking. Twerking. Kirk Franklin on stage twerking. Twerking. And one thing I despise, I despise Christian music, because all these people do, same beat, same everything, all they put in there is Jesus and God. That call it Christian music. No, it's Christian music. TG Jake? His bail was denied. They denied his bail because he have a lawyer that his lawyer are very bad people. The lawyer did not put in the bail application. The judge said there is no bail application here. At that time, the lawyer wanted to request, and the judge said no, remand this man, and now he's going to stay in jail till May of next year, 2025, where he's going to have his trial. And that means time going to be served. Not the time going to be served, he'll be serving time. Okay? And that time going to be counted for, guys. Okay, we already got into that. Right now, we're talking about TD Jake. You want to talk about TD Jake? Right now, TD Jake, do you really? Anyone who said that they worship the true and living God. Okay. All right. Danny McKirkland. Made a video a couple months ago, did an interview, and he went on TV and said, the people that you see that represent the leaders of the so-called Christian leaders, he said, they fail the people. These people compromise. They compromise. People. All right. Hear this now. In the Bible, it says you have we call it the 12 virgins or whatever. In these days, when you go to church, you don't see no different. Everyone act the same. That's how it is now. When you go to church, when you go to churches, everybody putting on a front a tradition like they so holy and sanctified. They sit down like they perfect. Watch a bunch of lying hypocrites they are. Hypocrites. People say, oh, YARDCHAT, you must have had a bad experience in church. No. God is a personal relationship. It's an intimate relationship that you have between you and the Creator. No one else. So when these people come and tell you, they tell you their personal, intimate relationship that they have with the Creator. They're not telling you nothing, guys. Because every person have to have that personal, intimate relationship with the Creator for yourself to experience it. These people fall into a tradition. You ever hear some of these people pray when you go to church? Lord God. It's like a contest. It's like a show. Who could pray the longest? Let's talk about fasting in the body of Christ. Fasting. I cannot see for over 20 odd years you praying and fasting for the same thing and nothing happened. And don't tell me it's God time. No, that's a lie. You know, people, that's why I'm grateful that I have a personal relationship between the Creator. It's not no relationship with man to tell you all type of propaganda, all type of nonsense. And people, when I speak of men, I speak of women and men. It's just a term, man in general. I don't want nobody to think that I'm being biased towards women or, you know, it's just a term. The church is not telling the people the truth. No, we have Hurricane Helen, we have Hurricane Milton. People, these are all signs for the last days that what's going to happen. It's all signs of the last days, what's going to happen. And all the world leaders and the pastor, they all know the truth, but they're not telling the people the truth because guess what? They are living the biggest deception that ever told on man. That man believe there is no God. The pastors are so corrupt that they've been beguiled. That's the word we've been using since this morning, beguile people. You need to go look up that word, beguile. B-E-G-U-I-L-D, beguile. That's a very serious word because we're living in an age where people going to get beguiled. They call it deceive, deception, manipulation, all the same crap, guys. But beguile is a very strong word. So the world is refusing to believe there is a God. The world believes that man is a creator. The world believes that there is no need for a divine intervention because the world believes man is the creator of all. Why? Because of this AI technology. People, scientists are using the best technology now to predict storms. And I think what the American people are doing now, especially scientists, they're using AI to determine the outcome of storms. They're not telling you that, guys. They're not telling you that, but they are. Yeah, the book of Zephaniah. I know the book, but we need to look at the book of Daniel and Revelation because the book has been open. The book have been open and America is the forefront of it all. The harlot, Babylon, because America responds for the abomination of desolation, or the desolation of the abomination, because they the one forcing people to drink the cup of deception. And people, let me tell you something, whoever go lay down with this harlot, it's not say it's a person, it's a system that you laying down to have the characteristic of a harlot with all type of sore. People don't understand what America is stand for. People don't understand America is a country that push a lot of wickedness. America push a lot of desolation and especially abomination. America push that. They have to push it because the word has to be fulfilled, people. And now you have all these pastors compromise so much in the body. They compromise the true word and believe nonsense. They're not telling the people the truth no more. How YARDCHAT come to that understanding? Because look what's going on in the world. Look what's going. See, you could all these people could talk. They could talk all the propaganda, but here you know the truth. Oh, come on, people, the truth. That's one thing. Yes, the book of Eunuch is deep as well. Listen, people, I could go on for days and days and getting some stuff that will open some people's eyes, and people say, "What? How we don't know this thing?" And the problem is this: in the churches, the older generation do not want to pass the baton. They are so stuck in a traditional way. And hear this now. People going to perish. Why? The lack of knowledge. People going to perish because they don't know. Come on, people. See, that's the thing when it come down to these storms. People say, "Oh, I'm going to hold out the storm." Some people say they're going to stay. Some people say, "Oh, I'm going to stay in my house." They love them. This is a dream that America give you. America give you the dream of materialistic things. That's what America do. They give you, oh, the white picket fence, the fancy house, all of that. But what America is not teaching the people is that there is a creator that are responsible, that bring all of this in existence. Man didn't do this. So man is trying so hard. And the sad thing about it, they're doing a very good job because this generation, the young people, they don't know the truth because the older generation compromised so much that they did not impart the knowledge to the younger people. Because guess what? People going to perish. Young people going to perish because they don't know. They don't know. So, but these things have fulfilled. These things must be fulfilled because guess what? Before the creator come back on this earth, guys, people say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, you're talking nonsense." Though, how you know the creator going to come back? Okay, all right, okay, guys. Perfect example. Perfect example. Oh God, people don't believe there's a God. See, that is the trick that the enemy tell people. Don't. There's no God. There's no God. There's no God. Listen, there's no God. People, use the common sense that the Creator give each and every person that born on this earth. You know right from wrong because the Creator said that every man he gonna write it on in his heart. Everything is in your heart, people. People, don't you know when you do something wicked, you have to look around. You look around when you're doing something evil and wicked. You look around. That's why these people that make the laws, they are in the courts. That's what. And I said this morning, that is what Ezekiel is saying. You got to go see what these people in the inner courts. Those are the people. They're not looking over their shoulder, people, because it's a secret society. Because everyone there is doing the same thing. Doing the same thing. So they're not looking over their shoulder. They're not. But it's people like me and you know. That's who the Creator will speak to your heart, to your conscience. Before anything go forward, you have to manifest it in your heart. It have to come from your heart. Then you go here, then it come out. And one of the main problems we have in society now is what comes out defile you. So it's what America portray over the years and years and years and tell people this and that and that. That is what they portray. So now we're at this point where the Creator is saying, oh yeah, okay, these things will happen. And there is nothing no one on this face on the earth can do when earthquake come. We just had an earthquake not too recently in Staten Island, a couple months ago in the summer. So people, things happening in like in place like, oh my God, how could it happen over here? How could this happen over here? What's going on? Who would have thought, people, in their right mind, that we would have an earthquake on Staten Island? Who would have thought that? No one would. New York is on a judgment. The United States on a judgment. People, let me tell you something. And California is next because California is a state that is where the desolation and abomination started, people, in California. Those 3 states, California, New York, and Florida, those 3 state people, those 3 states are the state that will push the propaganda, will support that agenda, because look what they do in California. How can you say you have the right intention for the people and the right thing? Meanwhile, you 18 years old, like I said this morning, you could sign yourself out of school, go in the military, go kill people, but you come back home, you can't go in the store to buy a pack of cigarettes, you cannot drink because you're not of the age of 21. What a propaganda is that? You could go kill people, but you come back to your country, you cannot vote. You can't go to the liquor store. You can't buy certain things. So who is behind? Who is promoting these things? People, the agenda, what America is promoting, it's a double-edged sword, guys. It's a double-edged sword. I am telling you, people, do not follow behind these people. You see all these people running behind Kamala Harris and Trump. People are losing friendship over Republican and Democrat Party. These people are playing with your emotions because they know that they could do it, because America is so prepped. They could send money all the way to the Ukraine, billions of dollars, trillions. But people in Florida don't have no house. How long is it going to take them to get a house? Do you see the propaganda? Do we see the propaganda? And when did the creator say, listen, judgment time? It's judgment time in America, people. It's judgment time. You could literally see the judgment on America. Look what's going in Chicago, judgment. Look what's going in Haiti, judgment. Look what's going in DR, judgment. Look what's going in California, judgment. What's going in Florida, judgment. What's going on in New Orleans, in North Carolina, in the South, in the North, judgment, guys. It's all judgment. Why? Because the desolation and abomination, what America has done. Listen, a lot of country, like I said this morning, is laughing at America. Let me tell you something, guys. This is one of the prophecies that's going to hit a lot of people, and there's people still not going to believe it. Russia. America going to call out to a lot of countries, but no one going to answer. You know why? Because America is a harlot. A lot of the countries, especially in the Middle East, respect the laws of the Creator. They respect the law, what the law have given them, the law. But America does not. Look what America is doing to our young people. Look, people, look what America is doing to the young people. Bootsy. Have a child that is going through transitioning. An MMA fighter, Overeem, have a child that going through transitioning. Wow. Damian Wayne, have a child that going through transitioning. Should I continue? I could go on, guys. Tommy Davidson, have a child going through transitioning. Couple people. Tommy Davidson and Bootsy, I know for a fact. Also Overeem, say they don't support that. As a parent, they do not support it. They do not support it. YouTube, I am not bashing no one. I'm repeating what these famous people come on national TV and share their story. So don't think that I'm being trying to bash anyone. I respect each and every human being. They could do what they want to do with their life and what choices they make with their life, because they the one have to answer to someone. Because do you think your life was given to you and you're not going to be responsible for it? That's all I got to say about that. So whatever decision you make, that's on you. So YouTube, this platform is not to bash no ethnic background. This channel is about facts. It's about facts, what is true. Okay. The biggest deception that was told in the last, because we have President Obama, we have, who after Obama? We had Trump, and we have Joe Biden. So that's 8 years, right? So then we have Biden after that, 8 years. We have Barack Obama, we have Trump, and we have Biden. And now, Biden got kicked out and Kamala Harris. Basically, he got kicked out, guys. Okay, now. So America said, okay, people. Before we get into that, the Statue of Liberty have something to do with it too. The Statue of Liberty was given by France to the United States to put on Ellis Island. So when you come to New York, you see that green person. Hear this now. And this is information for me and you too. I want to know. Anyone could tell me when they go on the Hudson River or on the ferry boat, and when they see the Statue of Liberty, can they identify that statue if it's a male or female? That's all I gotta say. Anyone could identify the statue in Hudson River if it's described as a male or female, or you don't know. The Statue of Liberty is a gift to the United States. They said it's a sign of freedom for what? God. People, let me tell you something. I'm not laughing, but the devil is slick. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. Back in, they had some great Italian explorers like Verrazano. There was explorers, guys, and some other people. I can't remember the top of my head. So you have, back in them time, you had France and the Spaniard. That's where we started. They wanted to discover a new world. The new world. But we're not going to talk about slavery and all that when it came to America and all that. We're not going to get into that. We want to establish. I'm going somewhere that we want to establish where people think this was by a mistake. People, it's a plan by the enemy. And why you think France of all country, France, Napoleon, France is one of them countries that they encourage the lifestyle of P. Diddy, put it that way. Keep it real. France is known for that. And put two and two together and read between the line. Why would a country give another country a statue? You can't tell if it's a male or a female. To go to the new world, because that's the thing they want to promote, people. You think this is a design plan? You think this just come up like, do you think America just okay, the new world order? Why? Because when you come here, we want to do what we want to do. We're going to make our own rules, own laws, and do what we want to do. France promote that type of lifestyle. We all know that. They are one of the most perverted people on this planet. As facts. Come on. Also the UK as well. Don't forget, the UK and the France are very good friends. Very good friends. Remember, history was always British, the French, and the Spain. Look what the Spain and the British did to Haiti. Because they want to promote that lifestyle. That is the abomination of the desolation, people. So America don't have nothing to tell me when it comes down to morals and character. Nothing. So when you say people say all these things happening, and at first come out to them, oh God, let this happen. You see how wicked these people have to be? Oh, how come if there's a God, how does God let this happen? God has nothing to do with that. It's our wickedness, it's our ways, it's our morals. That is why America is paying for all the wickedness. Have people drink all the iniquity. Come on. Look what California is doing to the young people, to the generations. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing to the young people. Telling young people you could be anything you want. You could be. How can a human being identify themselves as a dog? How can a human being have a dog character? How can a human being be in the same sentence as a dog? How can you compare yourself as a dog? You know what you're saying? You saying there is no creator. That's what you're saying. There is no God. That's what you're saying. Like I said this morning, only one person to my understanding that acknowledges a higher power than him, and that was Jimmy Carter. And Jimmy Carter is 100 years old. Longevity. Okay? So don't sit here and tell me, people, that America is having good intention for the people. They don't. What these people are doing, they are pushing their agenda, and that's why I keep telling people, I don't give a damn who you vote for. You can vote for Republican, you can vote for Trump, you can vote for Kamala Harris, but at the end of the day, guys, it doesn't matter who's in the seat. It doesn't matter who in the seat. And do we really think we determine who the president is? Come on. That's the worst lie that ever been told in American history. That the people decide who the president is. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I believe it. How can you believe a system? You have two parties representing the United States of America, Trump and Kamala Harris, and these people are ripping each other's heads apart. And we are the people as idiots voting for these two idiots. So we are the bigger idiots if we vote for them. And don't forget, people. People say, oh, the primary vote. It's a lie. They're giving you two people. Say, here. Who picked those people? We didn't pick. I didn't vote for those people to no. Then they're going to say, oh, it's electrical vote. It's a bunch of propaganda. Then you have all these black people, entertainers, Steve Harvey, all these people. Then you have one person on Staten Island, and a person in here know who I'm talking about. On Facebook, go vote for what? Because you support Kamala Harris because she's black. You really gonna tell me that you're gonna vote for Kamala Harris because she's black? Come on. The devil is a liar, man. The devil is a liar. None of these two parties represent righteousness and truth. So why these people in the church, they're going around and to all these black churches, and these black people have influence in other people to go vote for Kamala Harris. Majority of black women will go vote for Kamala Harris because she's a black woman and she's going to be the first black. Oh my God, the devil is a liar again, people. I put up a video on TikTok and I said that black Dominicans are black. People don't want to hear the truth. And I said to ourselves, how the devil lied to us, and our black people are so ignorant to the truth. We don't get it. We do not get it. Hear this now, people. We love to use that word black loosely, very loosely. And the enemy know that, and he play on our emotion. Oh, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris because she's going to be the first black woman president. Tuh. People, the sad thing about it, the word black, hear this now. This whole black, here it is. The color black symbolizes loss, grief, fear, unknown. Hear this now. In association with darkness can lead to feelings of anxiety, fear, or negativity. The dark hue can represent danger, evil. Do you see when we use that word black? I don't know why we have to put that word black in front of everything we do as a nation. The first black mayor, the first black this, the first black person be the CEO, the first black. I'm sick of it. Did we say the first white woman vice president? Do we say the first white American president? Do we say, oh, the next president going to be the white president? Why must, when it come down to black, the black have to be why she can't be the first woman to be the president? Why black have to do anything with it? And Kamala Harris is black. Kamala Harris is black because black come in different shades. Anything mixed with black, you are considered black, or black is a dominant color. You will know if it's tainted with black. You know, because black is a color will stand out. Black is dominant. It doesn't matter. My kids are half Japanese, and you look at them. Yeah, they look. You know, they're not. You know, they are black. You know. Keep it real, okay? I do not associate my kids considered black Japanese, black this. No, you are a black. Don't put black. You are a person. You are a person. And that is what is messing up our community. So you have all these people like Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton will go around and use that for leverage. And none of these people are working together. None of these people. They come on TV, they talk all bunch of crap. Wait about Michelle Obama. What you said, she had been in office for 3 years. Why should it be different if she become president? No difference. And why they making this to be a black? It's not black. Stop being black, this black. Or she gonna be the first black female president. Why must she be the first black? And people, whenever you use that word black in front of you, you put in all these hindrance, principalities. People, do you know what principalities are in the spiritual realm? Do you know what principalities are? Should I get into it, people? All right. It's like a storm, like Hurricane Milton. It's a storm. It's a storm. And storm deal with principalities because it's in the air. It hover over the air. And in our community, we have a lot of principalities over our community because what the vibes we put out. In order for us to escape what is coming, we have to stop being rebellious. Remember, follow me, guys. Malachi, 475 years, we're going to be scattered into slavery. Why? Because of disobedience. We are the only nation on this earth, people. We are the only nation on this earth that don't support each other, that backbite each other, stab each other in the back, talk about each other, pull each other down, negative vibes. All of this, all of them is for their own surplus program. Listen, they are not my leaders. Farrakhan, not my leader. Ab Sharpton, not my leader. Jesse Jackson, not my leader. The NAWCP, not my leader. NAC, not my leader. None of these people that you see present themselves to be leaders. They are not leaders of me. The only person that I'm leading is following the Creator. I'm not following these people for nothing because at the end of the day, people, these people love money. They love money more than love the Creator. You don't hear what the Most High say in his book, guys? Man going to worship the creature more than the Creator. So what you're seeing now is what the United States weep and sow. Is what they weep and sow to the world. No, it's time to pay because Great Babylon had fallen. People, we are in an age of where the harlot is up and running. And this harlot, people, is what you do, what you engage with, who you socialize with, what you're doing. Same thing. P. Diddy case, T.G. Jakes. He's not the only pastor. Because I'm hearing grimy stuff about Kirk Franklin as well. what I see on stage, he cannot deny that the man is twerking in some tight up clothes pants, twerking. He man the next man twerking. TG Jake have a police officer in his church twerking. And your so-called leaders think the creator is happy with your behaviors because you're leading people down in the wrong path. But there will be a time, people, Russia's on the move. Russia is, don't worry about China. Russia is on its move. Russia ready set its stand. Russia set its stand on America and know America, what America is doing. The whole world know what America is doing. The whole world now is laughing behind America back because what? The harlot has been exposed to the world. There was a man on Facebook, African brother, speak some truth, powerful words. And people, I'm going to give a reminder. Don't forget, about 8 months to a year ago, Kamala Harris, which is proven, which is a fact, going around with briefcase of money to all different countries in the world. She can't deny that. She can never deny that. She went to Africa and they told her, get the hell out. So the man came on TV and said, okay, America, keep pushing your agenda. Go to every country in the world, push your agenda. The rest of the world going to move on. No, look at America. Look at this. Do we think this flood in Florida is just to start, people? Wait till California got hit. There's a big earthquake coming to California. Big earthquake. And we all know California, San Diego is sinking, guys. And listen, I'm not talking Poppy Show. I went to California, San Diego, a couple years ago with my boys to the San Diego Zoo. And that part of San Diego, people, where the zoo is at, you could literally walk and see the land is actually dropping in the water as we look. And people say, oh, I remember it was way out there. And say, yeah. People, that's the scariest feeling I ever seen in my life, people. The scariest feelings, guys. The scariest feeling. I said, oh my God. And now I'm looking back. I said, oh my God. When that earthquake hit California, my God. San Diego, done. Where the zoo's at, done. Anything around there, done, guys. It might not happen in my lifetime. My kids might see it, but God, let me tell you something, people. Maybe I will see it going to happen. California is next. I hear this now. Just like they know that Hurricane Milton going to strike, these people have equipment and know. And there is rumors going around that these tornadoes or hurricane are man-made. I am not passing that. There's a strong possibility, yes. But people, let me tell you something. Guys. Keep to the truth. Keep to the truth. Keep to the truth. Keep to the truth, people. Do not believe the propaganda, because right now, they're going to be a strong propaganda come, people. Everything you see now is a bunch of propaganda. People, they're going to be a strong delusion coming. A strong delusion. And if you don't stand on the truth, you're going to get caught up in this delusion. Thanks everyone for joining me this afternoon, guys. People, let me tell you something. We haven't seen anything yet. And the sad thing about it, it's not the end yet. This is the beginning. As they say, sorrow. This way it's going to start, guys. All these things that, putting out there, the thunderstorm, the hurricane, all these little things, guys, that's the word of the Most High. Those are prophecy. And no one could say anything different because it's going to happen, guys. And it is written. And when something is written, when the word is go out there, the word has to fulfill its purpose. And everything I see for the last, I say 10 years, I'm going to say 20, because Obama had 2 terms, so that's 8 years. Then Biden came in, that's 12. And who else came in? Trump. Trump came in, then Biden. Excuse me, Trump came in, then Biden. So Obama had 2 terms, Trump, then Biden. You said if I'm aware, somebody said if I'm aware if there's a wildfire in Wyoming. I saw something about it, but I wasn't going to talk about that. But you know what I mean? There is I heard there's fire. You know what I mean? Listen. Boy, they said when it rain, it pour. Let me tell you something, guys. That's nothing yet. The next thing that to come, that I want you guys I know there's more people who will be in this chat, but listen, 6 people in here, 6 likes. That's good. So that means I'm talking I'm talking facts. But what I want you guys to do is this. The end of the year is coming up. And I'm going to go on record. I've been saying it, guys. According to the prophecy, Kamala Harris will be the next president. People, hold on, put that in the atmosphere. Stop, it's already there, guys. Okay. Kamala Harris is the face of the New World Order. Why? She could relate to the people. Not in that way. How I mean she relate to the people through social media. She's up to date with the current of technology. People love that. When an older person is in touch with people love that. She's hip. You understand? She's hip. She's hip. So I don't think this is a person that we have to worry about. She's setting the atmosphere. She's setting the atmosphere for people for people to be okay, comfortable, and boom. It's not Kamala Harris should be fair. It's a person coming after her. Okay? It's not Kamala Harris, people. It's the person coming after her. Because the person that coming after her, no one knows who that person is. No one knows. But I have a feeling this is going to be a trend. All I know is this. The person that will be in charge to go with the new world government thing, this person going to have the answer to a lot of problems and the solutions to a lot of problems. And this person going to be very cunning when it comes down to religion. I'm using that word very loosely. Religion. Because this person will be very in touch with all religion. and comfort the people. When I say comfort, people going to say, oh my God, where this person came from all our life. He have the answer. For hundreds of years, we struggle with all these situations. This person just come and boom. But what we failing to understand, this person is going to be a person. This person going to operate like he or she going to be an AI. Have knowledge of a lot of things, people. That's what I said. It's going to be a very strong deceiving illusion coming. So now this person going to go out there and say, oh, going to go all over the world, going to be good with everyone. This person going to be good with everyone, people, in cahoots. The answer to the world, where have this person been? Have the answer for everything. Seven years. This person going to say, I could end the wars. Cunning, slick words. Don't forget that word. Beguile people. Don't forget that word. Once in a while, I would throw that word in there. Beguile. This person going to be very cunning. Very cunning. Have the answer to everything. World hunger. World everything. That's why you have all these companies, Microsoft, all these Bill Gates, they invest in artificial food. And medication. Everything is artificial. Seven years. Seven years. Promise. It's going to end in a lie and deception. Then when the people realize that they have been tricked, it's going to be too late, because everything going to be in order, into play, where you cannot buy and sell no more. So all these big time corporations think they're going to have money. They're going to be lied to and being fooled and deceived as well. The whole world. Yeah, we say the whole world. It didn't say rich or white people or black people. The whole world. So when this person comes out, yeah, we're going to do the boom, 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 boom. And in the mix of that, he's going to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Boom. This is what I'm going to do. Boom. And there's nothing no one could do, because we had signed the deal and accept it. Then this entity going to tell you, listen, which God do you believe in? Which God do you believe in? Because at that time, people, they're going to be a lot of gods. Which God you going to serve? Just like Moses said, choose today which God you going to serve, people. Who you going to serve today? And that is where America's coming to. We know who's American serving. And do we think how long this propaganda going to last? How long you think this propaganda going to last? People going to give you fake peace, fake promise, fake everything. But guess what? In the middle of that 7 year, 3.5 years, it's going to come to a and say, check this out. No, you're going to have to do what I do, because everybody already signed the deal. The one where government, you can't buy and sell without the certain mark. China have it already. Russia working on it. China, Russia are best friends. But America gonna call for help and no one gonna respond. No one. They're gonna stay on the outside and laugh at the harlot. Laugh at America and say, see, look what you have done to the world. Look what you have done. That's the storm that coming, people. So when you see all these storms coming, look at the significant and the spiritual side of it. There's a storm coming, guys. Are you ready for it? Are you going to prepare for it? You think seal up your window, going in the basement and hiding? None of that, people. You don't see what these rich people are doing. Build bunk. Then try to hide. Hide from who? How can you hide from the creator that know where you're hiding, know everything? Come on. But keep believing, man, that man going to lead you to the promised land. People, man is leading you down a road of destruction because, let me tell you something. The year 2025 coming up, guys, and we think the year 2024 was something. The year 25, we haven't seen nothing yet because guess what? They're fighting hard to get off this rock. Elon Musk is fighting hard because Elon Musk knows something is coming, people. These people know. And to logging off, guys, going on 2 hours now. The thing about it, guys, I keep telling people this: stick to the truth. Do not compromise the truth for riches and wealth. Because at the end of it, Sean P. Diddy, T.D. Jakes, and I'm sure T.D. Jakes know this verse very well. Very well. All of them. You knew Eddie Long and all them. People, what it is to gain the whole world. Do I say more, T.D. Jake? I don't have to say no more. You know those scriptures. You know the Bible more than me, brother. You know the word. You study the words. That's why these people, they're gonna pay for what they've done, guys, because guess what? These people know the truth. And instead of they telling people the truth, they lie to the people for what? For money. And we know it's not the money evil. It's the person intention behind the money. And the first thing this entity always tell them, I could give you. People, this entity is not come with no new tricks. It's the same old trick. Because if you believe in this man, Jesus, according to in the Bible, it said that this entity promised Jesus kingdoms, wealth. People, that don't change. He could give you those things. He could give you, oh my God. This entity deal with materialistic things because he's spiritually oh man. That's all I gotta say, guys. He cannot give you life. So all these things he promised you in your life, he's gonna make you rich, he's gonna make you famous. He will. Take it from Sean P. Combs, Puffy, Love, whatever you want to call him. Someone promised them in the whole world and wealth and fame and riches and power. But the sad thing about it, it doesn't last. Doesn't last. Doesn't last. So men have two roads to choose from. A narrow road and a road that's open wide. You can see everything. But hear this now. And everything you see upon the road is for you. And that's the problem. People see this wide road and they want everything in that road. And it's not for them. They have to pay a price. And when they realize the price they pay, it's too late. Because some of the things that, like P. Diddy, they accuse him allegedly of doing, his riches, his wealth, all of that, $50 million. $50 million for bail. And they deny him today for the third time. No, he got to go to court next year in May. People. The promises that was said to this man, he got all his promises. He got every last one of them. But unfortunately, this entity didn't tell him that you're going to have to pay sooner or later. Guys, thanks for joining me. My prayers go out to these people in Florida. But hear this now, guys. Someone sent out a text today and said, pray for these people and this and that. And I said to myself, these are church people. I'm still on that text group chat. And I said to myself, why should I pray for these people? I can't, my prayer, God is not going to answer that prayer because God is God will for this to happen. See, I cannot pray for these people, guys, because the Most High said these things will happen. But hear this now. I believe the people who that serving and acknowledge the true creator of this universe, he said he have a way to take care of his people. So why should I go pray for those people and God said those things going to happen? My prayer going to go up in a mist. I'm being disobedient because if I read the word of what the God said, these things going to happen. So why should I pray to God about something that have to happen? So this is my belief. So you go pray and pray and pray, and God said, "Oh, you're praying to me. Your prayer is going up in a mist because you going against God's agenda." Thank you for joining me, guys. Make sure you press the like button. Until next time, guys. All right.